Hello, now,
Yes, we can hear you.
okay.
Yes.
Thank now, okay, thanks. So let's will be starting our class with reciting a Namokar mantra. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vachayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam. Eso Panchanamokaro Sauva Pavapanasano Manglanancha Sauvesim Padmam Havai Mangalam. So okay, so anyone has any question from the last class, or someone can repeat me what we did in last class?
I will turn on my video in 5 minutes.
Okay, sure. Yes, Prisha, go ahead.
In the last class, we did the first shalok, and uh, we learned the meaning of it.
Very good. And what is the meaning of first slok?
It's like about Adirat, God Adirat's feet.
Mm-hmm. So if we bow down to Bhagavan Adinath's feet, what would be happen?
All our bad karma, it will go away.
Okay. Yes, definitely. So not only bad karma, but all our karmas, right? Papo vitanam. Okay. And we attain the moksha. So, Rohi, do you know the first slok?
Not really. I missed a few classes, so
No problem. So let me just share my screen. Okay. Hold on. Please be online. I think there is some issue with my Zoom meeting. I am not even able to see my PPT as well. Let me see if I can. Are you okay? Let's will be going. I think I have some issues and I don't want to stop this the class. But Anis, can you do one thing? Can you? I can just make you a host, and can you share a first slot and second slot?
Yeah, I think I think we have access to the slide deck, so I can actually do that.
Thank you.
You want the shloks 1 and 2 in the
Yes.
English or Hindi one?
Yeah, English is fine, right? We guys can just read it, or even Sanskrit is fine too. Okay, we are just reciting. We're going for just 1 minute of the slok first. Then we'll be going for the slok 2, slok 3 today, and try to cover even slok 4 as well. So we'll go for slok 1. Okay, Ashna, what I will going to do it because today I'm going to, after this the class, I'm sending it out to you, a Google link from where you can easily join. That's why I take all your information. Okay, and then you can join the class.
Okay, thank you.
Are you, Anish, are you doing right?
Yeah, should I share the screen now?
Yes, 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 please.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be resetting the first. Okay, can you go to this slok first, please? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go and reset everyone together. Tamara
And the more.
Mani Prabhana. Everybody can unmute yourself, right? We are anyway, we are reciting, right? We'll start again. Tamara
सम्यक् वारं वनं भजले
Very good. Now we'll go for the slok 2. Okay, so how many of you know even have? Okay, we'll read it. Yaha sanstuta sakala vangmaya tattva bodha dudva puti buddhi vipatupi suraloknathe strotre jagatritaya chitta hare rudare Doshe kilahamapitam prathamam jinendram. Everybody will start, okay? Yaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. If you know, then you can start it. Otherwise,
Can I say the whole thing?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yaha sanstita sakala vanmaya tattva bodha Tudbhuta buddhi patubi suralokanate Stotre jagatritaya chitta hare rudare stoshe kilaham apitam pratamanjinendram.
Very good. So in a first slok, okay, what we have learned, you know that our Jinendra Bhagwan is worshipped by whom? Why? Even celestial devs, right? And why they are worshipping them? They are worshipping them because they also want to go out of the cycle of life and death. And that's why whenever we bow down to Jinendra Bhagwan's feet, what would be happen? All our pap will be going out, okay, or will be vanished, destroyed. So my question to you all, how does the pap will destroyed? Just by going down or bow down to the feet of Jinendra Bhagwan. Who knows? Just unmute yourself and answer. And then we'll go for this the second slope.
Hello?
Yes, Anish.
You wanted me to
Answer, yeah. We'll pause and then we'll go for those the second one, right? Yep. So leave it up to the second one. But my question for the first one, right? If we are doing a Jinendra Bhagwan darshans, we bow down to Jinendra Bhagwan's feet, right? How our all pap will be destroyed? What it means then, just bowing down to Jinendra Bhagwan's feet.
could you repeat the question?
Okay, so my question is, how by just doing worship in Jinendra Bhagwan or bow down to them, our pap will destroy? What exactly, yeah, author want to say by telling them, by reciting that one?
Because of the vibrations that Bhagwan brings.
Not the vibrations. Do you know the real meaning? Whenever you bow down, right? On that time, what you do? You put your ego aside, right? If you have much of your ego, you never been, even though if you try to say sorry someone, but if you have an ego, what you say? Can you able to say a sorry from your heart? Not, right? Because your ego is stopping you to say sorry. So same way, if you want to bow down, and if you believe that, yes, you are a superior one, so your ego is stopping you. So here says, okay, let's put our ego aside and let's feel bow down to Jinendra Bhagwan. What do you mean by bow down or doing worship? What it means? It means simply, it means that if we are following a path, it's been shown by Jinendra Bhagwan, okay, then we also become a Bhagwan. We also become a God, right? We also attain moksha. That's why just by bowing down and doing the worship. So what exactly we are doing when we are worshipping our Jinendra Bhagwan? Yes, Prisha.
I don't know.
So have you ever done puja? Whenever we do a puja, right? What exactly we doing?
We're like earning good karma and we are like getting blessings or something.
Haridam?
We sing stutis and do arti.
Very good. But whenever we do the stuti, what we actually cover in the stutis, you know that we are covering the virtues of Jinendra Bhagwan, right? We are praising their virtues. And then after each sloka one, we want, okay, hey, Janma Jara Mrityu Vinashnaya, means we want to come out from the cycle of Janma means birth, Jara means old age, Mrityu means death, right? So we want to come out of the cycle of life and death. All right, so that is what we want. So on that time, we are always been praising a virtue of Jinendra Bhagwan, and we want that we are also getting the same virtues in ourselves. We already have those the virtues. What we need to do? We just need to ignite it. We just need to come it out from ourselves. We have that the capacity to become a Jinendra Bhagwan. Okay, so that is what it's remind us what we need to do and how we'll do. We become a Jinendra Bhagwan, right? So that is what in the first one they says, whenever we follow their path, on that time, what will be happen? All our karmas is getting destroyed. Okay, so then after let's will be okay. So in a slok 2, what did they say? Yah sanstuta sakal vangmaya tattva bodha. Okay, यह संस्तुता, it means that स्तुति जो की गई है, यह कई सारी स्तुतियां की गई है, किसने किया है? यह संस्तुता सकल वांग्मय तत्व बोधा. ओके, सकल वांग्मय तत्व बोधा मीन्स सारे जिनवाणी, सकल मीन्स सभी, पूरी, कंप्लीट, राइट? वांग्मय, वांग्मय मीन्स वाणी. तो कौन सी वाणी? जिनवाणी, जो संपूर्ण है. उसमें क्या हमें मिलता है? तत्व बोधा, जो तत्व को बोध देती है. या तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो सारे जिनवाणी को जानते हैं. दुदद्भुत बुद्धि पटुभी सुरलोक नाथे. सुरलोक, सुरलोक नाथे मीन्स, सुरलोक मीन्स सेलेस्टियल, जो पूरे स्वर्ग होते हैं ना, उनको सुरलोक बोलते हैं. जैसे वी आर इन राइट नाउ इन मनुष्य लोक, राइट? वी आर इन अ ह्यूमन लॉक, जो मेरा है वो. And whenever those sur or means the celestial devs are residing, it's called surlok. Nathe means who is a king. जो surlok का king कौन होता है? Who is a dev's king?
Saudhar.
No, okay, Indra we can say, because we have 16 16 swargs, right? And then after 9 anustik with vimans. Okay, so all, if we will consider all those one up there, so there are Indras. Indra is a king of deities, right? Who resided in a celestial devs. So वो क्या बोलते हैं कि जो इंद्र है ना, वो पूरी सकल वांग में तत्वबोधा, वो पूरी जिनवाणी को जानता है. और उसने भी कई सारी स्तुतियां लिखी है. किनके लिए? जिनेंद्र भगवान के लिए. कैसे लिखी? ओके, बुद्धि पटु भी, जो उनकी जो बुद्धि है ना, उसमें से उसने अच्छी तरह से यूज किया है. So it means that who knows the entire Jinwani, right? And then after they writing down all those stotras, now they say stotre jagat ritaya chitta hare rudare. So how was those stotras are? Those stotras are in such a beautiful jagat tritaya, तीन लोक. कौन से है? Who can tell us? What are the 3 loks? What are the 3 loks?
They're the heaven log and
Very
the
good.
swarg log,
Mm-hmm.
the madhya log, and then the narak log.
Very good, very good. You know, right? So that is what says कि कैसी उसकी स्तुति है. चित, चित यानी कि अपने हृदय, हरे रुदारे, इतने उदार तरीके से किया है कि जिससे हृदय पूरा खिल जाता है. तो उसने पूरे खुले दिल से प्रशंसा की, उसका स्तोत्र लिखा है. तो शे में भी उस ऐसे स्तोत्र, तो किला मपी मैं भी ऐसा प्रयत्न करता हूँ. तम किसके लिए? किसका मैं स्तोत्र लिखूंगा? प्रथमम जिनेन्द्रम, जो प्रथम जिनेन्द्र हुए हैं ना. हु इज अवर फर्स्ट तीर्थंकर?
Rishabdev.
हाँ. So this says I am also writing down a stotra of Rishabdev Bhagwan, right? So it means that I do not have a knowledge, but whoever has those the knowledge, and even though they are praising it down, I am trying to do it. Okay, so te kilahamapi. Okay, so maybe अपि, मैं भी, ओके, प्रयत्न करूंगा किसका, स्तोत्र, स्तोत्र लिखने का. So here writer say, okay, now I am also try to write it down a स्तुति for प्रथम जिनेंद्र भगवान, ऋषभदेव भगवान की मैं स्तुति लिखूंगा, ऐसा ये कह रहे हैं. Okay, so any question? If you don't know any of those the word, and if you want to know about those the words, you can ask us. Okay, I can tell you any of those any word in a Sanskrit one, I can teach you over there as well. But here क्या बोलते पता है, देवेंद्र ने भी, इंद्र ने भी, जो सारे जिनवाणी को जानता है उसने. So whenever Indra is doing, right, whenever he knows the entire Jinvani, when he write it down those the stotras, and even they didn't even just write it down one stotra, many, यह संस्तुता, many, okay, स्तुतियां की है, ये स्तुतियां संस्तुता, many स्तुतियां की है. Okay, तो ऐसी में भी ऐसे ही जिनेंद्र भगवान की स्तुति करने का प्रयत्न करूंगा. मेरे पास उतना नॉलेज नहीं है, पर फिर भी मैं ट्राई करूंगा, ऐसा ये यहाँ पे सेकंड श्लोक में कहते हैं. So let's will go for this the third one. Any question on a second one? No, right? So it means that how our great our Jinendra Bhagwan, Indra भी उनकी स्तुति करते हैं, even after knowing entire Jinwani. So how great they are. And I am a very even a low knowledge one. I'm also try to do the stuti of the Pratham Jinendra Bhagwan, Rishabdev Bhagwan. So let's will go for those the third slok.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing because it's a different slide.
Sure. So actually in a Bhaktamar, in initially sloks, they have tried to, that means, however the Bhaktamar style is, first they will write it down, what is the virtue of Jinendra Bhagwan, and second one, they give an example, okay, what kind of that one is, right? So here they says, wow, Jinendra Vani is so huge, even whoever is knowing that one, and now second one, I'm also trying to do, I'm also want to know the full Jinwani. That is what I am, that in a path of knowing that or getting that knowledge. So let's will resetting slok third. How many of you know slok 3? Okay, don't worry. Okay, Anish, first you'll go and then after we'll reset it in slowly.
Vidya vinapi vibhutarchitapatapita stotun samudyatamatera vikata tatrapoham balam vihaya jalasansthitamindubimba manyaka ichati jana sahasa grahitum.
Very good. So let's will say Buddhya vinapi vibhutarchita padapita. Buddhya vinapi vibhutarchita padapita. Totyam samudyatama matir vigatatrapoham. Balam vihaya jalasansthitamindubimba manyaka ichitata jalana sansagrahitam. Okay, so buddhya, buddhi vinapi means buddhi ke bage, vibhudhar chitra. Okay, vibhut, do you know who is vibhut? Okay, so Vibhut किसे कहते हैं, जो who is a guru of a devs. Okay, जो देवों के गुरु है ना उसको विभूत बोलते हैं. तो देवों के गुरु कौन है? Brahaspati. Okay, and why even Deus is also resetting? Because Brahaspati is very knowledgeable. तो वो क्या करते हैं? अर्चित, अर्चना. What do you mean by अर्चना? Do you know? पूजा. वो किसका पूजा? अर्चित, उसके द्वारा भी पूज्य है. कौन? पाद पीठ. ओके, पाद मीन्स चरण. इनके चरण इनके द्वारा पूजित है. ओके भाई, देवों के गुरु है जो बृहस्पति, उनके द्वारा भी ऐसे. तो ओके, ऐसे भगवान का मैं, मेरे पास इतनी बुद्धि नहीं है. बुद्धिया विनापि, मेरे पास इतनी बुद्धि नहीं है, फिर भी स्तोत्यम, मैं भी स्तुति, समुद्यतम, उद्यतम, प्रयत्न करूंगा. मतिर. ओके, मति मीन्स मति. मति मीन्स बुद्धि. मेरी जो छोटी सी बुद्धि है उससे. ओके, विग्रह त्रित्रोपहम. ओके, त्रयोपहम. विगार, मेरी छोटी सी बुद्धि है, उसके बगैर मैं ऐसा, मीन्स मैं भी इससे छोटी बुद्धि वाला हूँ, फिर भी मैं ऐसे स्तोत्र लिखने का प्रयत्न करूंगा. दैट इज द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस. ओके, यस रिदम.
How do we see the last word of the second line?
वी, ओके, ये विज्ञा त्रपोहम.
Vi-
विज्ञा
Vigya,
त्रपोहम.
Vigyata,
त्रपोहम. त्रपोहम.
Poha.
So yeah, this one word is read. Okay, vigyat. Vigyat means bina. Uske bina. Okay, without it. Matir means buddhi. That's why we say is mati gyan srut gyan. What do you mean by mati? Mati means buddhi, right? Vigyat, buddhi ke bina. Trapo ham, मैं भी प्रयत्न करूंगा. अहम means मैं. Trapo प्रयत्न करूंगा. Okay, so then after he give an example, right? This is the style. First they will establish as things, and then after they give an example. An example, balam. Balam means balak. विना, विहाया, बालक के बगैर. ओके, यानी कि जो बालक नहीं है. जल, जल मीन्स पानी. संस्थिताय, उसमें स्थित. इंदु, इंदु मीन्स जो चंद्रमा होता है उसका. बिंब, बिंब मीन्स रिफ्लेक्शन. ओके, I'm just going very slowly word by word, and then after I'm just telling you the full meaning of that one. But before that one, if you know any, if you have, okay, yes, Anish, what is the question?
No, I wanted to just say like the example that's described here.
Right, okay. So you know, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. Manaya means anya. May anya. Anya means without it. Ichati. Okay. कौन इच्छा करता है? इच्छित. इच्छा. Okay, wish. Janaha. Jana means लोग. सहसा. सहसा means एक साथ, अचानक. ग्रहितम, पकड़ने की. यानी कि यहाँ ये कहते हैं कि बालक जो है ना, वो जैसे ही चंद्रमा का बिंदु देखता है तो वो उसको अचानक पकड़ने की कोशिश करता है. मगर जो बड़े लोग होते हैं वो ऐसी इच्छा करते हैं क्या? ऐसी इच्छा नहीं करते. तो मैं भी, क्योंकि बालक तो बुद्धि उसकी कम होती है, इसलिए वो, उसको नहीं पता कि ये तो सिर्फ बिंब ही है, रिफ्लेक्शन है. दिस इज जस्ट द रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ मून, राइट? एंड दैट्स व्हाई इवन दो दे ट्राई टू कैच इट अप, सो सेम वे मेरे पास भी इतनी बुद्धि नहीं है कि मैं इतना ज्ञाता भी नहीं हूँ, फिर भी मैं आपके स्तोत्र को लिखने का प्रयत्न करता हूँ. जैसे वो बालक है ना बुद्धि बगैर, ऐसे ही मैं हूँ. ऐसे ही यहाँ पे कह रहे हैं. ओके, सो यहाँ पे उसने अपने ज्ञान, इवन दो दिस इज आचार्य एंड ही हैज अ ट्रिमेंडियस नॉलेज, मच नॉलेज देन अस, right? But compared to Kevali Bhagwan, he says, my knowledge is like nothing. And still I am trying to do. Okay, why? Even though, okay, why you want to try to do the stuti of Bhagwan? If you do not know that much, if you do not have that capability, then why you try to do? हमें इतनी ताकत नहीं है, इतनी शक्ति नहीं, इतनी बुद्धि नहीं है, फिर भी ये ट्राई करे, क्यों? Yes, Prisha. Anyone can answer. You can just unmute and answer it. That's fine.
What was the question?
Okay, my question is, right, here, whatever Acharya Manatunga say, I do not have that much knowledge, I do not have that much capacity. Still, I am trying to do, or I am trying to do the stuti of Bhagwan. कैसे? जैसे एक बुद्धि बगैर का बालक means a child who's trying to catch reflections of the Chandrama. Okay, so I say that's how my efforts look like. Efforts look like that kind of the kiddish. It's like an बाल क्रिया बोलते हैं ना, जो बच्चे करते हैं ऐसे, बचपना. ओके, ऐसे ही मेरा बचपना है. तो वो ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं? Why? Even though they know, right? Their knowledge is not that great. Okay, and their power is not that much, and even though why they want to try to do, what actually after, what he will achieve, or what you will achieve. Do you know? Very first things.
Maybe
Yeah.
the Acharya, he doesn't have supreme knowledge. So
He doesn't have a supreme knowledge, right? But if you do not try it, you will not get it. Correct? So that is what, even the before the second slok, he, what kind of the knowledge he want to know? Sakal Vangmaya Tattva Bodha. Puri Jinwani, right? Sakal means Puri. Vangmaya means Vani. कौन सी जो तत्व का बोध देती है? तत्व का बोध हमें कौन देती है? जिनवाणी देती है. तो वो पूरी जिनवाणी को भी वो जानना चाहते हैं. If you want to achieve something, what you need to do? Unmute and say it. Don't worry. I don't want to raise it.
Practice.
You need to learn.
Try, learn. Yes. And that is what he's trying to do. Okay. And that is the lesson he's trying to. Even though sometimes we look like a foolish one, right? But do we have to stop? People say, hey, oh, you look like a kid. Oh, why you are doing a kid kinds of the activities? But then even though will you be stopped if you want to achieve something up there? No, right? Some people will say you are a fool. Why you are doing this one? Okay, forget it. You will never achieve it. And what you do? Then you stop your action.
You just ignore them.
Yes. Okay, so that is what they says. Even though if the after I'm writing it down, compared to whoever is written another stotras, my stuti is not comparable, right? But that's why, because of that one, I'm not stopping it. I am keep trying it. Okay, so that is the lesson is this one. That's why, the Bhaktamar is teaches us so much life learning lessons. We need to learn it. Okay, we'll go for the slok 4. And yeah, can you keep it Sanskrit first and then after we'll go? Okay, because I'm pretty much okay. Who knows the slok 4? Anish, you know, right? Go ahead and read it out.
Vaktungunan Gunasamudra Shashankakantan Kasteshama Suraguru Pratimopi Buddhya Kalpanta Kala Pavanodatana Krachakram Kovatari Tumalamam Unidimbu Jabyam.
Very good. Can you put it in a Sanskrit one? Because for me, Sanskrit is easy to read it. Okay. So we'll just go pretty fast on each one. Vaktam guna. Vakt means kena. Gunan. Guna samudra. Guna samudra. Now you can easily, right? You can understand. Gun means virtue. Samudra means sea. Okay. वक्ता जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, कहना, किसका? गुणान, गुणानुवाद. ओके, सारे वर्च्यू को, जो जैसे जो वर्च्यू का समुद्र होता है, पूरे गुणों का समुद्र होता है, उसको कहना कैसा होता है? वी आर वी एबल टू से इट? If there is one virtue, two virtue, or few virtues, we can say. But who has innumerous virtues, how we can say it? Okay, and then they give an example. Shashank Kantan. Okay, Shashank means Chandrama, moon. Okay, Shashank Kanta. Kanta means uska prakash. जैसे चंद्रमा का प्रकाश है. How the big is Chandrama? How big is moon? Small, right? But the lights cover the entire earth, or even more than that one. तो जैसे चंद्रमा का प्रकाश सब कुछ कवर करता है. ओके, कस्ते क्षम सुर गुरु प्रतिमोपि बुद्ध्या. Okay, so what they say is in the fourth one, kaste kshama sura guru. Again, who is the sur guru now? Brahaspati. Very good. प्रतिमोपि बुद्धिया, यानी कि उसकी बुद्धि वो लगा के प्रतिमो नहीं कर सकते. करस्ते क्षम्या, वो भी क्षमा कर देते कि नहीं भी, मेरे पास इतनी बुद्धि होने के बावजूद भी मैं सारे गुणों का बखान नहीं कर सकता. ओके, सो सुर गुरु, जो उसके गुरु है, वो हाईएस्ट इन बुद्धि लेवल में सबसे हाईएस्ट है. अगर वो भी नहीं कर सकते तो वेयर आई एम, राइट? सो हियर व्हाट दे वांट टू से, our Jew, right? Our Jew has an infinite virtue, because Jinendra Bhagwan is the same as Jinendra Bhagwan has a Jew, and the same Jew I have, right? So whatever, how many virtues we have infinite virtues, and we cannot say by the word, because words is limited, but our virtues are unlimited. Okay, so how you can say unlimited things with the limited thing, with the limited words? You cannot, right? And even though if I'm trying to do, so what kind of my action is look like? Kalpant kal. Okay, for this one, if I can easily spend almost 30 minutes, but this one is pretty easy. Kalpant, जब कल्प के अंत में काल, जो कल्प के अंत का काल होता है, on that time what would be happen? Do you know? The winds and everything is so strong. There is so much strong, what we can say, तूफान इतना बड़ा होता है कि it will destroy everything. पवनोदत. Okay, so पवनों से उद्दित, सारे पवन से. नक्र चक्रम. ओके, नक्रम बोलते हैं मगर, क्रोकोडाइल को. ओके, और चक्रम पूरा भरा हुआ है. चक्र मीन्स विथ फुल इट, filled it. कोवातरी, तुम लंब बुम. ओके, कोवातरी तुम लंब बुम्ब निधि पूजाम्यम. इम्बू निधि, इम्बू मीन्स जल, निधि मीन्स, ओके, निधि मीन्स खजाना. सो जल से भरा पूरा, तो जल से क्या पूरा भरा होता है? समुद्र. तरितुम्य, ओके, तरना. ओके, को मीन्स कौन? वाह, प्रयत्न करेगा. कैसे? अपने पूजाम्यम, अपने पूजा बल से, यानी कि अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग विल पावर से, राइट? कैसे समुद्र को तैरना है यहाँ पे? कि जहां पे सारे मगरमच्छ है और इतना पवन चल रहा है, इतना तूफान चल रहा है उस टाइम पे. If it is a calm, right? Even though some men can try to swim the entire sea, but when there is a strong winds, okay, it's like a strong storm, and even though, and then this entire ocean is filled with this so much of crocodiles, who dare try to swim it and swim across it? Will you? Right? Okay, अगर आपके स्विमिंग पूल में कोई भी मगरमच्छ नहीं है, then I will say, okay, just swim it, and then you can try to cross the entire swimming pool, because it doesn't have any kind of the crocodiles. But I will put it a few crocodiles over there and say, now you jump it and try to cross it. Will you? You will not, right? So that is what here they say is, okay, so this one is like an impossible task. With the example, what they want to prove it, it's an impossible task to do. So same way, आपके गुणों का वर्णन करना impossible है. तो जैसे ही जिनेंद्र भगवान के गुण है ना, ऐसे ही मेरे गुण है. So that is what they say is, okay, just to explain whatever the virtues even I have, it's impossible to tell each and every one. Okay, so we covered all 4 slokas. Any questions into all 4 slokas? Any word if you didn't even understand? With this one, you can also learn a Sanskrit. Sanskrit is pretty easy. Okay, so we'll go for that another one, Bhavana Yoga one. Not the, there is what we can say, there is video, right? For your class, let me see, what is that one? Inspiration story. Okay, we'll start inspirational story.
Should I share it again?
Yes, please, because today I am not even able to share it. So
मेरा मित्र एक दिन बड़ा उदास था। मैंने पूछा क्या हुआ? उसने कहा कि वो एक पार्टी में गया और उसके दोस्तों ने उसकी मजाक उड़ाई क्योंकि उसके कपड़े अच्छे नहीं थे और देखने में वो पार्टी के एनवायरनमेंट के हिसाब से नहीं दिख रहा था। वो एक्चुअली एक गांव में पला बड़ा था और सिटी में गया था। उसकी लुक्स भी एक गांव के लड़के जैसी थी। उसे पार्टी में इंसल्ट फील होने का उस पर इतना डीप इम्पैक्ट हुआ कि वो बहुत ज्यादा लुक्स कॉन्शियस हो गया, कॉन्फिडेंस लो हो गया, इंफीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स से भर गया और कैपेबिलिटीज को जितना डेवलप कर सकता था उतना डेवलप नहीं कर पाया। ऐसा ही एक्चुअली हम बहुत से लोगों के साथ होता है। देखा जाए तो जब तक व्यक्ति अपने को शरीर से आइडेंटिफाई करता है तब तक शरीर से रिलेटेड नेगेटिव इमोशंस और नेगेटिव थॉट्स को छोड़ ही नहीं सकता। जब तक व्यक्ति के थॉट्स और इमोशंस अपने शरीर के आसपास ही घूमते रहते हैं तब तक वह उसके बियॉन्ड सोच ही नहीं पाता और अपने को फ्री होके बड़े कार्य की ओर कदम नहीं बढ़ा पाता। आइए थोड़ा समझते हैं कि वास्तव में ये शरीर है क्या चीज। ओक रिज एटॉमिक रिसर्च सेंटर ने पता किया कि हमारे शरीर के 98% एटम्स एक साल में बदल जाते हैं। मतलब अगर कोई व्यक्ति 50 केजी का है तो एक साल में अप्रोक्सीमेटली 49 केजी रिप्लेस हो जाते हैं, केवल 1 केजी ही शेष रहता है। हमारी स्किन हर महीने में पूरी बदल जाती है, लिवर हर 6 वीक्स में, पेट की लाइनिंग 5 दिन में और बोन्स 1 साल में पूरी बदल जाती है। हमारा पूरा शरीर 5 साल में रिप्लेस हो ही जाता है। मतलब अगर कोई व्यक्ति अभी 30 इयर्स का है तो जब वो 24 इयर्स का था उस समय की बॉडी का एक भी एटम उसकी बॉडी में अभी नहीं है। यहाँ शरीर चेंज होता जा रहा है पर हम में कुछ ऐसा है जो स्थिर है, वही जीव है, वही मैं। इस बॉडी को हम दूसरी तरीके से भी समझते हैं। यह शरीर है क्या? देखा जाए तो जो हमने खाना खाया उसी का एक ढेर है और खाना धरती पर उगा तो शरीर धरती का एक टुकड़ा है। हम रोज खाना खाते हैं और इस तरह से इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में बॉडी को बिल्ड करते हैं, मगर जब मरते हैं तो लौटाना लमसम में ही पड़ता है। इंस्टॉलमेंट्स का कोई भी ऑप्शन नहीं है। अब हम देखते हैं कि मेरे दोस्त का कॉन्फिडेंस कम क्यों हुआ, क्योंकि उसने शरीर से आइडेंटिफाई किया। ये शरीर जो मिट्टी का एक ढेला है उसे अपना मान लिया, खाने के इस ढेर से आइडेंटिफाई किया। जो कि हमेशा बदलता रहता है। एक ही जीवन में अनेक बार बदल जाता है और अपने को उससे आइडेंटिफाई नहीं किया जो वो खुद है। शायद अगर उसे यह मालूम होता कि वो शरीर के बियॉन्ड है तो वो एक फ्री और हैप्पी लाइफ जी पाता। पार्टी में दोस्तों के इंसल्ट होने पर उसे प्रभाव न पड़ता, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस भी लो ना होता और सक्सेस भी ज्यादा प्राप्त होती। अब हम देखते हैं शरीर के स्वास्थ्य पर अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग का प्रभाव। यदि कोई व्यक्ति बीमार हो जाए और हाय हाय करे कि मैं बीमार हो गया, तो उसकी रिकवरी स्लो हो जाती है। और कोई समझदार व्यक्ति अपने को शरीर का केयर टेकर माने, उससे आइडेंटिफाई ना करे, तो वो रिलैक्स रहता है, हैप्पी रहता है, शरीर का ख्याल भी रखता है, उसकी रिकवरी भी फास्ट होती है। इसलिए कहा जाता है, बी द केयर टेकर ऑफ द बॉडी, डू नॉट आइडेंटिफाई विद इट। मैं जीव हूँ, लिमिटलेस हूँ। जीव में इतनी कैपेबिलिटी है कि वो पूरी दुनिया को जान सकता है, इन्फिनिट ब्लिसफुल हो सकता है, और ये शरीर लिमिटेड है, इसकी अपनी बाउंड्री है। शरीर के साथ अपने को आइडेंटिफाई करके अपने को लिमिटेड मानना अपने को दिया हुआ एक धोखा है। जो अपने को बॉडी से बियॉन्ड समझता है, वो इन्फिनिट गोल्स बना सकता है और अपनी कैपेबिलिटीज को डेवलप कर सकता है। इसलिए डू नॉट लिमिट योरसेल्फ बाय हाउ यू लुक। इस वीडियो में हमने प्राचीन शास्त्रों में बताए जीव तत्व से सीख ली। मैं जीव हूं और शरीर से अटैच होना दुख का कारण है, ये हमने सीखा। और वीडियोस में पुराने ग्रंथों के और कॉन्सेप्ट से कैसे अपन जीव को बेहतर, अपने जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं, ये समझेंगे। इस सीरीज के वीडियोस की प्लेलिस्ट का लिंक आप डिस्क्रिप्शन में देख सकते हैं, जिसमें आपको इस तरीके के और
Okay, thank you, Anish. Okay, so who are we? Who are we? Prisha?
We're we have a soul and we're Jain.
We are a soul, we are Jiv. We are not this the body.
We're like our souls. We shouldn't really identify with our body.
We should
Yes,
we should be we are the soul throughout all of our lives, and so our body doesn't matter as much as our soul. Or our soul matters more than our body.
definitely, because that means okay. Without the soul, there is not a value of your body, right? What would be happen? Okay, if a person dies, what would be happen? Are we going to keep them?
The soul will still continue to live on into the next life.
Okay, no, soul will definitely, soul will go into that the next destination. But what are we going to do it? Are we keeping that the body to in our home?
We'll burn it.
Your body, okay. Suppose, okay. How old are you, Ruhi?
9.
9 years, right? And so you are living with your parent for 9 years. Okay, and I'm not wishing, but something happened and tomorrow you will die. How many days your parents keep your body in your home?
Not even a single day.
Not even a single day. Wow, you know that you lived with them for 9 years and even they don't want to keep and they are loving your body. Wow, right? They says how the Ruhi is beautiful, she is my child. Okay, come, they hug you, they do everything, and still they don't want to keep this the same body. The body didn't change at your home for a single day. Why?
It's a dead body. My soul is still there though.
It's a dead body. It means that your body is different and your soul is different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it is in your one, it is even though it's resided in a body, but still both have a different identities. right? So that is the main thing we want to learn. Okay. So without our soul, does the body has any value? How
No.
great we are, right? Without the soul, the body doesn't have any value. So it means that who has the most value? Body or a soul?
Your soul?
Your soul or my soul?
So
Mine.
Your own.
Yes, my soul, right? Okay. I don't care how much the valuable is your soul, because what I can do with your soul, I am always concerned with
Your
With-
own soul?
on soul, definitely. Do you know why? Because I'm going in a moksha with my soul, right? Right? And you can do the same way with your soul. Even if how I love you, I cannot take you over there with me. You need to try yourself and you need to come over there by following the Jainism. Correct?
Yes.
That is what here says. Here, okay, what actually happening, how we will be valued ourselves. That is what they teaches in lessons that start with the same example, how we valued ourselves. Okay, how I am looking, if I'm looking skinny, I am looking fat, I am looking small, I am looking tall, I am looking black, I am looking white. That's how we are comparing ourselves. Is this the true comparison?
No.
Why not?
Because it's your outside part of your body, not your inside.
Because it is not you. You need to compare with, that always been a comparison between two things is what kind of the things we can compare it to, the two equal things, right? Who are two comparable, right? If I'm saying, okay, how you can compare a solid with the gas? Can you compare it with solid with the gas? No. You can always compare with same things. That is what you will learn in a science. You always compare apple with the apple. You cannot compare apple with oranges, correct? And what exactly we are doing here? We are comparing apple with oranges. We are an apple and we compare with ourselves, with our body, how we look it. Okay, so that is why whenever you know who you are, and anyway, you already know it. You know it, who you are. Who you are.
Our soul?
Yes, our soul. Do you know what is the meaning? What is the one word in a Sanskrit for that one? It's a Atma. And in a English, we can say I, me, myself. That is what Atma means. Atma means I am. Okay, so I am not a body. And if somebody says, or somebody say, oh, Ruhi is not paying much attention, she's dumb, and what Ruhi will get? Get angry? Why? They are not telling you, Ruhi. They are just saying this to your body, right?
Yes.
Okay, but how our Jiv is, how our Atma is, what is its capacity? We have just learned, okay?
It's
How
limitless.
it's
Limitless?
okay. Can you give me an example how you can compare limitless?
We have endless knowledge.
We have endless knowledge. Yes, very good. Okay. Anish, how you can prove we have endless knowledge?
Um,
Because I said so, because it was written, because it was in video. How we can say we have endless knowledge?
oh, because our soul is limitless, and so our knowledge is can keep going.
No, our soul is not limitless. Our soul has a limitation.
Or the body.
Okay. But what inside us is limitless? What inside us? Our virtues, right? Our knowledge. Okay, that is limitless. How you can prove it? It is limitless. How you prove it? Very easy, very easy. Okay, do you know what would be happen whenever you are at a 2-year-old boy? Any incident?
Your
What?
knowledge plus.
No, means do you remember any of incidents when wherever you are just a 2-year-old or you did something?
No.
No, you might have heard from your parents, but at least you have that knowledge, right? Have you seen your picture? How young you were whenever you were at 2-year-old? How many of you have seen their picture? Oh, cool. It means that you are knowing, right? You will be look like that one. Right now you are looking a different one. It means that you have a knowledge of your past. And past is, okay, from here, this is the point. The past is infinite, right? You can go t-1, t-2, t-3. How long you can go from here one? Infinite one means you have an infinite knowledge of your past. You have a knowledge of right now. You are listening, so you have a knowledge of your present. And once you get in Keval Gyan, okay, or however you will be, you can also getting a knowledge of your future. And how is the future from this point? t+1, t+2. How the future is? Infinite? Because the time has any limit? Time doesn't have any limit, right? So means whenever you say, okay, infinite past, infinite future, if you combine it plus present one. So if you do the math, what is the equation? What is the total of that math? Infinite past plus present, 1 plus infinite future is equal to?
Infinite life.
Infinite is equal to limitless, right? You can easily prove it. And do you know in our Keval Gyan, Bhagwan knows everything within a fraction of the second. But okay, so they knows everything. But what every moment they're getting is a new. Do you know? It's a bliss. It's Anand. Every moment is a new Anand will come. Okay, so we will be never comparing ourselves with limited thing. Okay, and we always been. हमें क्या करना चाहिए? Okay, what are the other lessons you learned from that video?
You are the caretaker of your own body.
Yes, you are just a caretaker. And however, as a caretaker, you need to take care of your body, really nice one. But you are remember, but on that time, you always need to remember you are a caretaker, you are not owner, or you are not that the body. Yes, Rhythm, what other lesson we have learned?
I have to add on to the caretaker. Like, if you think that I'm very sick, then you're not gonna able to get recovered. And if you try to recover and you don't think negative, then you will able to be happy and recover.
See, the caretaker doesn't usually not care much about it. I'm just giving you an example, right? You have your own car and your neighbor has just give a car, his car, and say, okay, I'm just going for a vacations for 5 days. Can I park my car here in your driveway? And can you just take care about it? You say, yeah, okay, don't worry, just park it, right? So while he was on a vacation and suddenly storm come, a heavy storm come, and a big tree fell down on your neighbor's car, how much the pain you will feel it?
A lot, because you told
because it is not your car, right? Instead of your neighbor's one, if that the tree fell down to your car one, yeah, you might getting pretty much sad. When even you do not like to eat for 2 days or 3 days, right? But anyway, it was just happened to your neighbor's car. You are not much worried about it. You say, yeah, because of the storm, a tree just fell down to your car. I'm really sorry, but that's it. So same way, a caretaker doesn't have emotionally attached. Okay. Okay. So that's why you should not be too much emotionally attached. You are just a caretaker. Whatever is needed, you give them. You give them nice food. You give them a nice sleep, right? You exercise them. But even the same time, you are not believing that this is only I am. I am getting a sick. I am going to die, because you are not. Because you are not a body. And that is the main thing. You know that what we have learned today, entire Jinagam, entire Jinagam. Jinagam is nothing beyond this one. That's it. Best one in entire Jinagam, what is the story? Do you know how that the neighbor's car is? How beautiful? What are the features they have? Okay, that is what the Jinagam is written about. What are the 8 karmas? Because karmas, you are not a karma, you are a Jeev, right? How many types of those the karmas? Okay. How many types of the loks? Loks, you are not. Why are you caring about what are in the worlds, what are in heaven, okay, what are in hell? Because you are not there. It is just, that is entire Jinagam is about. But the main thing they are telling is how you are, how you beautiful you are, how you can attain yourself, how you can start believing yourself. That is the entire Jinagam is about. Rest things is just like, okay, whoever people want to know what are the different kinds of those the cars in a market, Jinagam is telling you, because everything is, Kevali Bhagwan knows everything. That's why. And Kevali Bhagwan also wants to prove that we are limitless. Otherwise, people will not come. So today we have learned a most important lesson in our life. Okay, we are not a body, we are soul. And whenever you try to, and you know that this is the exercise, just to start your exercise, every time you will see who you are and who you are not, and make a list. Okay, and see it. That is the way we can, and that is the way how you can achieve yourself. Okay, how you can get a Samyak Gyan. This is the key. How you can getting a Samyak Darshan, and how you get, and eventually once you do, you will eventually the Samyak Charitra will follow it. Okay, very good, all guys. And with this one, we are concluding the lessons of today one. So let's reciting a Namokar mantra. Everyone, okay. Ahimsa, you joined today new one, so I want you to take a lead. Aishna, sorry, Aishna.
Ramo Hantaram, Ramo Setharam, Ramo Airiaram, Ramo Vachayaram, Ramo Loesa Visahuram, Eso Panchramo Karo, Savipa Parasharo, Manglalam Chisa Facing, Paramamahave Mangalam.
Jai Janendra, and before we'll go, okay, I'm already taking down your all your presence one, because we have a prizes for you to attend even classes, and I'm just giving you a small homework. Okay, in the next class, I will ask you to prove that you are a Jew. Okay, so you need to, during the entire week, you need to find out how you can prove that you are a Jew. Okay, make a notes, make a point, take a help of your parents, but you need to prove it. I'll counter you, okay, or I will ask a counter questions, and you need to prove it. You are a Jew. You are not a body. All right. Ready for taking a challenges? Yes. Very good. See you in next class. Thank you. Jai Chinendra. Bye. And thank you very much, Anish. Okay, thanks for
Bye. Namaste.
Jai
Bye. Thank
Chinendra.
you.
Jai Janendra.
Jai Chinendra.
I have a question for Google Classroom.
Yes.
Last wasn't here, so for wait. Last week I wasn't here for the Shlok 1 and Shlok 2. So what do I do with the assignments for last week?
So for those last week assignment, however, what I will do it today, later on, I will just send it out to you. What are the assignments of last week, and you can attend it because this time you also have an prizes for those that submitting maximum assignment as well.
Okay, sure. So I should do last week's assignment too.
Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.